Greetings.
If there was any doubt.
The concourse. Okay, is this back where I was? It is back where I was. Okay. Collect Marauder to. Okay, I can turn in the Marauder tokens, I guess.
Beckon, I pray for
She trying to chase me down.
Greeting. You have come again. Is there a... Very well.
Many greetings, stranger. Well done, Beckoned. The stowaway is no more. Please take this as a token of Idilla's gratitude.
Nice.
If you found a task you wish to take on from the petition board and complete it, I will recompense you for your trouble. Well done, Beckoned. It is unfortunate that our surveyor died, but thank you for returning her report. Please take this. Well done, Beckoned. Thank you for returning these items. Please take this as a token of Idilla's gratitude.
Okay, that's all those. Oh, there's more. Oh, I just often left her, didn't I?
I'm Commander Shepard, and Awesome
You
Matt
must
G
be the
is my favorite streamer on Twitch.
Hey, Matthew, thanks for the resub, dude. Much appreciated.
Mind your step here, Beckoned. I wouldn't want the Colosse's failure to claim any more lives than it already has. It is not here by choice. Or our choice, anyways. Such questions would be better suited for the Primos. Suffice it to say that this was made in anticipation of something that never occurred. Farewell.
You must be the Beckoned.
Beyond these stairs is the sanctuary of the Primos, the leader of the Colossi people in the teeth of Naros. I must warn you, Anakotos has not left these quarters in years. He vowed to never cease his prayers until the gods answered them, and his people have languished for it. But I think his answer has finally arrived. Speak to him, Beckoned. His people have need of him. After years in his sanctum, I doubt he is the Primos I once knew. But though we all languish in the god's absence, none suffer as he does. He will likely see you as the answer to his prayers. Be cautious in these lands.
Is there anything else necessary?
And though the path be fraught with tribulation, know that it leads to the land of our greatness, and that we walk it with you. Such were the words the gods spoke to the progenitor of my race when they sought to guide us from our base origins into a fruition of potential. The words have been in my heart every day of my reign, but now they are embodied. Welcome, beckoned. At last, this city will be complete.
The city is incomplete?
Because we are all of us, my whole people, incomplete. Because we are not worthy enough, not deserving enough to see such wonders of the gods. And I thought that failure was a finality. I have prayed to the gods in seclusion in hopes of an answer, but they were as quiet as the silent choir. Now the beckoned is come. With you, the gods can bear witness to us atoning for our inadequacies. We must start at once, beginning with the wreath of absolution.
What's that?
Something no Primos would ever wish to wear. They are only made in times of great need, and we must prove to the gods our devotion.
What do I need to do?
The Wreath of Absolution can only be created from the hands guided by Athene. I must ask you to assemble it. First, a golden prayer circlet is needed to serve as its base. The art of crafting one is all but lost to us, but I require one all the same. The last Primos to wear a Wreath of Absolution, Arches, is buried with one such circlet. Secandra led you to me, did she not? Then she will lead you to the circlet.
Okay.
It lies in his crypt, in the darkest pits beneath the city. They are old halls, and they have fallen into disuse. I understand there might be trepidations in taking such an artifact from my predecessor's crypt, but I assure you, it is ordained. The times we have arrived at are desperate, and when the heavens show their intent, one cannot stand too much on ceremony.
Okay.
The end of this awaits.
Sagecraft junk.
What can I do? You return. Well, the Primos has not graced the ears of his subjects in ages. What has he said to you?
I need the Circlet of Arcus.
The Circlet of Arcas. And Anakatos expects me to lead you to it? Has his reclusion left him senseless? Has he forgotten his history as well as his people? Very well. As I cannot refuse the Primos, I will meet you in the crypts in the undersewers of the city. Let us deal with this as quickly as possible.
Okay.
We can find it in the crypts beneath the city's soup. They are old structures. Farewell.
Where does she want me? Over there. Oh, well, convenient. That's the one place I didn't explore. Alright, cool. Let's go. I like these boots, dude. I hope I find like a full set of this stuff. That'll be sweet. Just walk down the stairs, it's fine. Okay. Diner shackle? No? The undersewers.
I'll rip your scrawny limbs off!
Keep close. There are worse things than marauders in these lower tunnels. They have lurked these walls for decades, raised along with the city years ago.
Interesting.
There. That is the artifact you seek. The Circlet of Arcades. By taking it, Arcades' grave becomes an empty tomb. Let us depart. Onakatos has had his fun with me, and there is nothing left to plunder. It is nothing I can share with you, Beckoned. It is not worth your time.
Tell me.
I always thought that were I to come to Arcades' crypt, it would be because of the work of gods alone. And here I am, by the will of none but Onakatos, flesh and blood. I cannot! I will not! Even after all these years, he has not forgotten his brand of viciousness. He knows I must obey his command. I apologize for my outbursts. However, it can be hard to let convictions go. But we must. We must. Take the circlet back to Onakatos. He is most likely waiting for you. Very well.
Okay. What's over here? Okay. let's keep going with lockpicking. We're gonna need to go sell again pretty soon. Against Quiris. Junk.
I will crush you! I will crush you!
Yeah, I guess we'll... Ooh! Thank you, Cappy. You're so nice. Well, you succeed. Who here thinks Cappy is nice? No. Rip. Well, you heard him, everybody. Two Talon said no. Get him! Weaponize my fans.
Bunch of nerds staring at each other being like, what do we do?
Yeah. What do we do now? He said get him.
Well beckoned. It seems my preconceptions were off. But I still need your divine aid. The plague spreads. I have worked on this city for all my lifetime. The sewers that run below it are my masterpiece. But this work of art is besmirched by rats. These foul vermin run rampant in my catacombs, tainting it with their fetid presence. Try as I might, I cannot best the scourge. But you beckoned. Your divine intervention is needed. I have never known beasts with such low cunning and high birth rates. They are fearless as they are disgusting.
I'll try.
I have pinpointed a much-traveled route used by the rats and seeded it with traps that can be activated on command. Find the levers that activate those traps. They've been placed on a ledge overlooking the route. When you see the rats pass below, simply pull the levers as they approach the traps. Slay the filthy vermin. Once though I rest, I wish you well.
Yes? The famed beckoned comes to me at last. Admittedly, my request might be the smallest you will hear, but I wish to voice it nonetheless. To preserve the past. All around us is the great chisel and hammer of progress, keen on dragging my people towards enlightenment. But such progress means nothing without context. I wish for someone who can find artifacts of my ancestors, reminders of our simpler times. Very good. I'll reward you for any artifacts you can find, but larger artifacts will do well for both of us. I await your findings. They are strewn throughout the teeth of Naros. Good luck in your search. I expected the beckoning would arrive sooner or later.
Yes? The gods are good to us.
Such a weird area, man.
I expected the beckoned would arrive soon. I pray you are finding the work suited to you, Beckoned. Be careful with them.
Yes?
I didn't realize they were coming the other way. Okay.
Many greetings, stranger.
Yes?
It seems that isn't releasing his people.
Please, do not disturb the tragedy.
Many greetings, stranger.
You have come again. Is there... Very well.
Another day in this forsaken...
Well done, Beckoned. Well done, Beckoned. Greetings, Beckoned.
Return to Pagus. Okay, where's he?
Welcome to Idylla.
Beckoned! You've returned. The rats are diminished, though some yet remain. I should warn the city to stay vigilant against them. Still, I ask that you take this as a token of my appreciation. Here is gold for your trouble. And take this amulet as well. It marks you as one of the city's illustrious sewer masons. Wear it with pride.
Oh, that's a staff? Trash.
How may I serve?
The Beckoned. Can I interest you in a potion? I can help repair...
Welcome to the Idylla Market. Beckoned. Can I mind the city's edges? Are you looking to have your equipment repaired? Farewell.
You bear the circlet of Arcades. Then the wreath is almost complete. The foundation is gold with runes of prayer, as I said. Now, it must be woven with blood and toil. The Colossi furnish the foundation and nature furnishes the trappings. The laurels of the wreath are not crafted, but earned. We seek Teryx veins. Once they are ours, once the wreath is complete, the ritual of atonement can begin. I take it you have encountered a Teryx before. Likely the mongrel, carrion-eating scavengers that plague us. They are a common foe. We seek the veins of the Alpha Teryx. They are fierce and proud, all that is wild and savage in nature. To prove to the gods the righteousness of our faith, then we must conquer a mighty foe. They will serve. The gods sent you to bear witness to our atonement. To do that, we must complete the wreath of absolution. The wreath is made from the large feathers, the veins of the Teryx Alphas. They live in Eries to the south. We must act.
You must be the Beacon.
Watch your step.
Anakatos walks among us, and the citizens are awed. This act seems small to you, Beckoned, but it is enough to give my people hope. I thank you, on their behalf, if nothing else.
Nice. Over there, huh? Let's start by heading this way. And find that dude's wife.
You must be the one I've been hearing so much talk about. The one that has been beckoned by Athene. You are truly someone special. Special enough that perhaps you could help me with a task that has been of great concern to me.
I know where he's from. StarCraft. StarCraft 1. Protoss. He is... God, what is the character's name? That's where I know his voice from. He's one of the main Protoss characters in StarCraft 1.
I seek to restore this shrine, so that the patrols of the
Zeratul?
Teeth of Naros can take use of it. The shrine carries the blessings of the gods, relaying them to special litanies. However, the magics of the shrine have worn out. But it can be repaired. With 5 of these litanies, the magics of the shrine can be restored.
What is who's Zeratul's voice actor? Who played Zeratul? No, it's not Zeratul. What's this guy's name? Michael Go. Gough. Tassadar. Okay. What's Tassadar look like? Oh, yeah, I remember Tassadar. Okay. Tassadar is the... He's the Templar that doesn't believe in Zeratul at the beginning. And at the end comes around. He's not even in Brood War. I was going to say he was in Brood War, but that's actually incorrect. He is only in StarCraft 1.
The shrine is a conduit of the gods' blessings. From healing magics to invulnerability, much could be gained for the devoted. But the blessings of this shrine could be relayed to special litanies, so that the magics could be enjoyed from anywhere. The shrine has lost its magic, but it could be restored if we can bring 5 litanies back to it.
Drake is going to be so upset that we finally figured it out.
Thank you, friend.
And he wasn't here.
I would search myself, but I would need to leave my post to do so. And I must keep the watch. 5. Yes, 5 litanies should hold enough magic to restore the altar to working condition. Gather them, and bring them here. They are scattered throughout the teeth of Naru. Take care out here.
Yeah, it clicked all of a sudden, and I was just like, StarCraft, he's a Protoss guy. I just couldn't remember which one. They all had those powerful, regal voices.
Then, one Myru heard the whispered golden notes of the voice of wisdom herself. A theme. The goddess bid him to raise up his brethren, so they may know the favor of the gods once more. We are Theme's chosen. We follow her path. Guide us to your blessed wisdom.
Yeah, I had already known that Matthew Mercer, Liam O'Brien, and Laura Bailey were all in this. I've also heard a couple of guys who were the voices for random characters in Skyrim, or just like random people walking around. Is this the same voice actor as in the original? This is, to my understanding, this is not in the original. I mean, this whole area is not in the original. Although I'm pretty sure he did voices of characters in the original one, yes. I think so.
We are here. That is good. I feel hope stirring in my veins once more. It is the prospect of reconciliation that has granted me a second youth. Come. We must kill the alphas of each Eyrie. With their veins in hand, we shall fulfill the gods' wishes. The Terex Eyries lie in the wilds of the teeth of Naros, to the south of the city. We need not look far to find what we seek. But while there are many lesser Terex here, we seek only the plumage of their strongest and brightest. These are the true challenge. Very well, Beckett. Feel my wrath! Feel Balin's embrace! Thus we begin. And as we harvest these trophies, you shall learn the journey the Colossi have taken to get here. Once we were but savages, no better than the other giant kin. We were called Myru, and to that identity we were chained, until one day, Athene spoke to us. She spoke of a destiny and greatness that was not ours, but could be. She showed us the path of ascension, and we followed it here, to the teeth of Naros. No, we are far from the homeland of our ancestors. Undoubtedly the gods wished us to renounce our savage history. It was necessary. Though the Jotun and Etin once regarded us as kin, they grew jealous of us, of the strength we gained from the gods' favor. Tensions rose to war. It was a sign from Athene to my people to seek a new homeland, where the bounty of her wisdom could be harvested eternally.
Okay, cool.
We must act. Feel Balin's embrace. Feel Balin's embrace. circlet must be built. We wandered the teeth of Naros in search of the homeland we were promised. And when hope seemed lost, we found the Hyperion. It was a divine artifact. No mortal hand could have crafted it. A massive stone, alone in the wilderness, with the image of a floating city engraved upon its surface. At the city's heart was the Hyperion itself. We knew then Athene was tasking us to craft this wondrous city, to form a covenant. But we betrayed that ideal. To test our worthiness, the gods have strewn throughout Amalur riddles, puzzles, and challenges. Answering them demonstrates our greatness. The Hyperion is one such challenge. Perhaps the greatest of them. And though we discovered it years before, we still do not have the answer. Very well, Beckoned.
Oh, there's a thing above us. Did you try power overwhelming?
Feel Balin's embrace! Feel Balin's embrace! In the end, the city rose, but the Hyperion did not follow. The heart of the city remained unmoved. That we could not abide. My predecessor, Arcades, sought to force the Hyperion up, but the Hyperion rejected him, killing him and his followers, and sealed itself away. Our work here is concluded. As a show of thanks, take this helm. Once reserved for our strongest fighters, it is only fitting you receive it. I must make the gods see that my people can be redeemed for the faults of Arcades. With the wreath in hand, I can conduct a ritual of atonement. As you bear the cipher, the conduit to the gods, you will bear witness. Come, we must conduct this ceremony the site of our original transgression. Let us go to the Hyperion. If it will not, then why were you brought to me? To give pretense to salvation? To raise our hopes, only to crush them with failure? I know the gods of my forerunners. They would not flaunt the answer to their riddles without sharing it. Now come. The Hyperion awaits. We must act.
Okay. Right, where's the Hyperion? There. There's also a quest up there, so we should go north and loop around.
And so this Myru gifted them with Apothani heart, and the newly born Colossi found deliverance. With the gods once more upon the mount, so did they surge towards the teeth of Naros, towards majesty. Your prophet leads us to glory in your name. Blessed is the way of Kraos.
You must be the beckoned, the blessed visitor from an unknown land. But perhaps, if you have the strength to reach these lands alone, then you are strong enough to aid me.
Is it Berenike?
I have been studying the trolls in the area and have seen something of great concern. The trolls have unearthed a number of urns which possess a deadly magic. They are curious. For as long as we have been here, my people have not encountered the like of these urns, nor the ashes they contain. I lack the strength to face the magics of these urns, but Athene is in your thoughts. You could destroy them.
Okay.
Thank you for your help with this. The ashes contained in those urns are too dangerous. There are troll dens scattered around the teeth. It is probably best to start your search there. However, you will be able to feel the dark magic. Safe travels, beckoned.
I think I passed one on the way here. Awesome. Another one further south. Let's go get that one. Fight. Nope, joke. Okay, so now we can go back to her. There's another quest over here.
By the magnificent graces of Athene, a city was built upon gloried heights. So stood Idylla in bountiful tribute, a colossi bastion, the virtue of the Uranos. We build this for you, Athene. We build this for you, our blessed goddess.